Hi Tubies, here's Alexandra and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about painting motivation. What you can see here, these 5 miniatures, are everything I've painted in the last 2 months, and they are not even finished. What do we have here? We have a Space Marine where I roughly sketched out all the highlights, and I never finished him. Then we have 3 poxwalkers in several different stages of completion. Very bad paint jobs, by the way. And here we have a lictor where I tried a different paint scheme, and as you can see at the stage of the wet palette, it's absolutely dried up here. This is also several weeks ago. So, as you can see, my paint motivation is at a absolutely minimum right now. So, every painter has their own reason for painting. Some paint because they must. For example, why they want to enter a tournament, for example, and they have the 3 colors minimum on their army, and so they prime everything in black, paint a few gun parts in silver, paint red eyes, and tada, you have a finished Space Marine army with a 3 colors minimum. And other painters are motivated by painting themselves on the miniatures, like one streamer once said, fucking around and find out. Sorry for swearing. And I was always motivated by the prospect of having my army growing and growing and eventually play with them. In the early beginnings, around 94 and 2000s around, there I had my main Warhammer group with my school buddies, and we were playing Warhammer Fantasy mainly, and I had a Bretonnian army, then I had my massive undead army, and I had a blast letting my army grow and grow and grow, and evolving from a nice little side project for my Bretonnians to being the main villain to all my players in my gaming group, outgrowing my army tenfold to their armies. Yeah, and then came the time of my transition, and I lost my entire gaming group. But I continued painting, and I found paint motivation then by starting this YouTube channel here and teaching you guys how to paint, learning along you with it, and I kept painting and I kept playing. Sometimes I went to my local games workshop and played there. And that kept on for quite some time. And then, I had a neighbor here, and he played a little bit with me. Sometimes, maybe 3 times a year. And then he moved away, but sometimes, maybe twice a year, we still met up and played in my basement. But recently he also told me that he will stop the Warhammer hobby altogether, and my local games workshop, they prohibited playing, only test games, and maybe here and there a local little event, but other than that, really playing with your army is not a given. And recently I went to this little Age of Sigma Spearhead tournament, and I made a video about this, that I really hated it. I really don't feel the spearhead format, and yeah, that was basically the point where my entire motivation completely vanished. So from that moment on, I couldn't raise my brush. It's completely gone. I I have no idea if and when I will ever get that mojo back. I'm not a display painter. I don't paint for the sake of painting busts and raising my painting prowess to the highest echelons of golden demon and crystal brush stages. My eyesight is worsening each year, and I'm not capable of that. So this is totally out of the question for me. I always wanted to paint, to have an army, and maybe teach here some people along the way. But since YouTube changed so much, and I'm not the person that has much editing skills or much entertaining skills or making here. I don't have the budget to have fancy camera equipment. All that I have here is this little tiny table here in my kitchen, and that's it. I don't have money for a studio, for making fancy, elaborate videos and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a editor. I can't make fancy videos for you. And well, at the beginning of YouTube, it was all fine and dandy, and I got a nice income from YouTube, and I could afford buying new miniatures for you guys to always keep up to date. But that ship has passed long time ago, and yeah, I get maybe 50 euros once every 3 months from YouTube. That's nothing to afford here anything for you guys. And yeah, I think I will have to make a break from painting for maybe 1 or 2 or 3 months more. I have no idea how long it takes to get my mojo back. Yeah, tell me maybe in the comments down below what's your motivation for painting miniatures. I apologize that this is a kind of a downer video, but well, what can you do? Well, we see us in the next video. You, Alexandra. By the way, the I is silent. Bye.